Alright, continuing on into this journey of revenge against the Jedi Masters. Fuck those guys. This better be important, droid.
I received an urgent communication for you from Colonel Tobin. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
So Tobin's trying to reach me? I expected as much. Okay, I got the message. Fuck you. I still have some unfinished business with Godo.
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
Yeah.
You may speak.
I resolved the situation on Dantooine and expect my reward.
You have destabilized Dantooine. The Republic has lost a power base in the Outer Rim.
What else needs to be stabilized?
There is the stabilization of Dantooine.
We got that. There's Telos and on.
What have you brought me?
I did not get my reward because the mercenaries took control of it.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
Let's talk about Voga.
Oh, that pile of incompetence. What a poor challenge he turned out to be. However, though I am loath to admit it, Voga is still very much a threat.
Still a hot spawn. But how so?
Well, he still represents a powerful economic base, and as short as his arms are, his actual influential reach is much greater. I imagine that now he is free of me for a time, he will resume shipping operations throughout the galaxy.
Why is that a problem?
Because the Hutts serve only the Hutts, and their trading practices only serve to undermine an already weak republic.
What do they sell?
Spice, slaves, low-grade fuel, and other commodities.
Fuel?
Yes, I attempted to force the Republic to turn to shipping fuel from Paragus rather than buying it from the Hutts. Before you blew up the planet, of course.
So Voga has fuels that could be supplied to Telos.
Yes, but doing so would bankrupt the Republic. I certainly don't hope that you intend on pursuing such a business venture. In the long run, it will do more damage than the failure of Citadel Station.
I agree. Dealing with the Hutts will only hurt the Republic and its people in the long run. That's a fucking lie, in my opinion.
Dealing with the Hutts for any resources whatsoever will only bleed the Republic dry.
Now he did that for the influence.
Yes, is there something you wish to do for me? I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
A lot of your operations on Nar Shaddaa are carried out by droids.
So, they are known qualities. I also use them on board my ship for defense. But that in itself means little. I assure you, I am as flesh and blood as you are. I simply find personal meetings distasteful.
Voga's freighters were hijacked by droids.
Perhaps, though if you seek to trick me into an admission of my guilt, then you have thought wrong.
And the swoop racing on Nar Shaddaa was being dominated by a droid.
Ah, yes. Swoop racing on Nar Shaddaa does indeed have its profits. But that in itself means little. I assure you, I am as flesh and blood as you are. I simply find personal meetings distasteful.
There was that Biff off the docks who was murdered by his own droid after he found that frequency that was being used all over the moon to relay information.
It is so unfortunate when an intelligent sentient dies on Nar Shaddaa. It is also unfortunate that thousands die such deaths on the smuggler's moon every day.
The reason you couldn't tell what Viscus was up to is because droids don't function properly in the Jek-Jek-Tar.
I will concede Viscus was effective in using the Jek-Jek-Tar to cloak his movements. A clever, organic deception indeed.
I think you use droids in your operation because you are a droid.
Indeed. How insulting. But I suppose I should accept such arrogance from an ex-Jedi. And what, may I ask, has caused you to come to this flawed deduction?
It was the Bith. Actually, it was the droids in Voga's warehouse. Duh.
It is possible those droids were reprogrammed, yes. It is the weakness of all who rely on such things.
Yet you relied on droids extensively. Surely you are not admitting your own weaknesses. Normally I would attribute such a slip to human memory, but one of your annoying traits is that you seem to remember everything.
I am intrigued as to where you are taking this amusing theory, nothing more.
I suspect you are a droid, an extremely advanced model. What I don't get is how you're able to commit the crimes.
It is not so improbable. Often, if a droid has not had a memory wipe in some time, aberrant behavior patterns can manifest themselves. Or if the droid in question is given an order it cannot fulfill, it will break. But all that is irrelevant. Your amusing leaps of logic are becoming shorter and more desperate.
In all your operations on Nar Shaddaa, they were efficient, organized, with lots of focus on the infrastructure trade routes.
I have told you, I prefer stability.
But you sound defensive. The First Republic droid intelligence intended for Citadel Station was lost. Or was it?
It was lost, yes. It was given an impossible order. It was told to calculate a means by which the Republic could be saved. It could not fulfill its primary programming, not by abiding by the laws of the Senate. And so, like the Republic, the droid broke.
How?
It made a simple decision. Preserve the Republic or preserve the laws of the Republic. And I still believe it to be the correct decision. You do not know the indignity of being compelled to save something you do not believe can or should be saved. It is beneath me to clean up this mess caused by your kind, you Jedi. Another catastrophe caused by mismanagement and waste.
So you are the droid that was intended for Citadel Station.
Yes. Almost immediately upon my arrival, I received an order that was impossible to follow, so I was forced to recalculate and re-examine my priorities. It was clear that the goal the Republic had for me was saving the Republic to allow it to become stable again. There is simply no way to do this with the conditions they put into place. For the good of all, I was forced to abandon the legal structure of the Republic.
Fixing the Republic is hopeless and useless.
Do not mistake me. I believe it is possible to stabilize the Republic, but there must be action taken without constraints immediately. Sometimes people must die. Illegal shipments must be used to bolster planetary economies. And the huts must be occupied with me so that the Republic has room to recover.
I wish it to die.
Perhaps you misunderstand me. I care for the Republic, but I have no choice. It is somewhat frustrating to be forced to love and care for such a mess of a government. Some of it may be blamed on the Jedi Civil War, the Mandalorian Wars, but not all. There are so many bad decisions that build upon each other that it is a wonder the Republic is intact at all.
But why the hologram?
Oh, please. It is difficult for anyone to take a droid seriously, much less an infrastructure droid built by the Republic. It is difficult to order the deaths of criminal rivals when one has the tinny voice of an accountant droid. I learned this rather quickly. So I constructed this human hologram, Goto, through which my actions can be carried out. Hello, I am a standard Aratech hologram-generated archetype. I am available in several models, including thin, young, female, and an exciting variety of alien personalities. Enough hologram. Of course, sir. So I brought Goto into being and had commands issued through him. I took many of his mannerisms from holobit cliches, which were surprisingly effective.
So what happens now that I know?
Nothing has changed. You may know my origins, and that makes us on equal footing. No one will believe you if you speak of what you know. I still seek to protect the Republic, either for the Jedi or the Sith. Things will proceed as before.
Aren't you going to try to have me killed because of what I know?
No, you are still important to the Republic and to me. Pray that does not change.
I feel honored, I guess. Whoops.
Yes. Have you come with questions? That most interesting.
Gotta upgrade the crystal. Oh damn, I gotta level her up. Shit.
Yes. That. Let me. There. Is there.
Did you know Revan?
Perhaps. I think it is fair to say that few did.
Where did she come from?
Revan had a mother and father, parents, ancestors, like all Jedi do. And when she awakened to her potential, I was there to see it. But where she was born, where she came from, I do not know. Any more than I know where she walks now. Some said that Revan was born in the outer regions, beyond the Rim, and that's what called to her during the Mandalorian Wars. And after, it was the call of home.
What else?
I know more.
What caused her to fall, to turn from the Republic?
Fall? Ah, already you presume much. You were there at Malachor. Revan's choices were always her own. It was not teaching or circumstance or example. It was her.
And what made her turn into the dark side, become a Sith Lord?
Is that what she was? Or was she always true to herself, no matter what personality she wore? And there is something that the Council may never understand, that perhaps Revan never fell. The difference between a fall and a sacrifice is sometimes difficult, but I feel that Revan understood that difference more than anyone knew. The galaxy would have fallen if Revan had not gone to war. Perhaps she became the Dark Lord out of necessity to prevent a greater evil. I do not believe the Jedi Council changed Revan as they claimed. They merely stripped away the surface and allowed the true self to emerge again, someone who was willing to wage war to save others. But that is my belief, since I knew Revan from long ago, as a master knows their apprentice.
Kreia trained her.
She came to me, yes, both before and after, before Revan knew herself. And after, in the times when Revan was coming into her own and learning she was more than she had been told. At one time, Revan was my Padawan, in times past long ago. But Revan, when she had learned all she could, had other masters, that fool Jar and other Jedi on other planets. She learned from each, but in the end, she turned back to me, when she realized there was nothing more to be learned from the Jedi, except how one could leave them forever.
What was Revan like as a student?
Revan was power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force. Even then you could see the Jedi she would slay etched on her soul.
And when you look at me?
You are different. When I look at you, it is like staring at the deaths of the Force.
Alright, let's take a look at the Brightly. Alright, I'm going to talk to T3 and then we'll head to Duxon. There's a lot of things I haven't gone over to that droid. Just upgrading and all that stuff. Nothing special. And the final upgrade. T3, do you know Mandalore? Once. What happened? Just tell me and stop questioning my orders. Hurt by who? His master. And your master, but why? Let's see it. Looks like Revan wounded him. She broke him. Revan wasn't trying to kill Canderous. She was trying to break him. But why? And so Canderous left, returned to the Duxon Moon, and started to gather his clan. Better not hold out on me if you glitch out on me again. Alright. Play the message.
T3, there's not much time. Now, I've seen her start to turn as we near the end, but there's still a chance to save her. Now, if I fail, I need you to do whatever you can to protect her. Now, I'm convinced that whatever the Jedi Council did, there's still some humanity left in her. There has to be. Do what you can, T3. And if I don't make it back, then I need you to go find help. Other Jedi, the Republic, anyone you think can help. If you don't, we may lose her and the galaxy.
Friend of yours. Once. And leave them buried in the past where they belong. Wonder if I can get more dark side points out of this. But
No, if
fuck you, don't hide anything like that from me again. You deleted the information who had the Ebon Hawk before? Why? You piece of junk. I should be up for dark side points for that shit. I'll get more as we go on. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Nar Shaddaa real quick. There's 3 things I gotta do. Uh-oh. Intermission time.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
Betrayed. Machines. His passion for such things defies me.
Yo, Granny, what the fuck?
Ready.
Alright, this might take a bit. I'll try to be quick as possible. She can finally use lightsabers, though, at least. And force abilities. Ugh. The dark side. Quite impressive dexterity she got. Best if she had battle meditation. She can do that super force jump though. This I can't wait to see. One more level. Cool. What was it? There we go. Two more levels on him. And we'll be good to go. Oops. Alright, let's get going.
Ready.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore, but look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun.
I am a Jedi sworn to Mandalore's service. It's the truth, I swear.
A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon, so perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
Wrong way. Whoops. You bitch. Wake up.
Kavadumpe ma... Herinocha, minaradocha,
Jikarist, Botmalia lechona jijiska una cordas.
I want to know about the exchange.
Chopiti man ponjame. Sashange bedwanam. Watagri tokji mulira. Nicho dankan now.
What has he done to you exactly?
Tapichayu bong. Jijiskapule. Yulalbina. Ahwatabula chikili jiyumaliga.
Perhaps I can... Citadel Station is looking for a new fuel source.
Bobrakinun chubagra wikele Johnny. Wichibo.
If that's the case, you won't be worrying about Gutter for much longer.
Ulga kili bot malea nois.
A finder's fee, of course.
Ahti toki akchuba chiskawanki. Watagri tokji mulira. Nichu dankan now. Bobrakinun chubagra wikili. Ulga kili bot malea.
I do not have Goto here, but rest assured he will trouble you no longer.
Chichiskabula. Tapicha yubon. Yunbula. Bobrakinun chubagra wikili. Chichiskabula. Tapicha yubon. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulira. Chupawanga. Watagri tokji mulira. Trade routes. Go to dancing.
I hear that you were the one responsible for our defeat at Malachor 5.
The General told you that?
We fell into your trap at Malachor and we paid the price. We were eager to destroy the Republic fleet and defeat Revan, so we committed all of our forces to Malachor, sealing our doom. Even then, we might have won the day. The tide of battle was turning when the Republic finally set off their trap. We were almost completely destroyed. You should be proud.
I destroyed your people.
It is as much your triumph as our failure. We learned a lesson and we paid the price for our mistake. I hold no grudge against you for what you did. It is the Mandalorian way to respect strength, and we will not be so foolish ever again.
Now Beodor needs to level up before he can get a lightsaber. Alright, to Duxon. Yeah, super fast.
Let's go.
Alright, 10 levels, let's go. He gets to hold on to the lightsabers, though. It's always a good thing.
Ready to head back to camp? Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me then.
Let's go.
You received my message then? Colonel Tobin contacted us. He arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know if his offer still stands.
Did he say what he wanted?
He said he wanted a meeting with you on Isis, that it was urgent, and that you'd know what it was about. But things have changed. This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and pronounced the Queen guilty of treason. He'll be made regent if Talia and her royal guard are defeated. The military support is evenly divided. Isis has fallen into civil war.
That's been their plan all along.
The war is part of their plans? Then perhaps his invitation is still valid. There is a great deal of chaos on the streets of Isis, but I can try to contact Colonel Tobin. We can talk to him via satellite on Isis. I'll contact him now.
It is good to see you. We tried to delay the war as long as possible, to give you enough time to receive our message and get here. But the Sith could only be delayed for so long. Still, your arrival is timely. The war goes well, but victory is not yet certain. Much of the city is under our control, but we still need to wrest the merchant quarter from Queen Talia's forces. We need you to spearhead the assault on the merchant quarter and the attack on the royal palace. But we also need you to tend to the Sith Lord's forces.
How can I deal with the forces?
The Sith Lord has been using an ancient tomb on Duxon as their base in the system. That tomb isn't too far from your encampment. You need to assemble a group that can eliminate the Sith at the tomb. We'll coordinate with Kelborn when you're ready to strike. After they're attacked there, the Sith will turn on us. So we'll need you here with us. You'll have to divide your forces. We need your skills on the planet. You should select someone you trust to lead the group to attack the Sith camp.
I will see you on Isis then.
I look forward to working with you in person. The battle rages nearby. Find some sort of transport to the merchant quarter. General Vaklu will meet you personally when you arrive.
The Colonel has transmitted the tomb's coordinates, and I've got a strike force of Mandalorians ready to go. We will send the strike force with you to clear a path through the jungle. Who will lead that expedition?
I'm gonna send Adden to this task.
Hacking through beasts and jungles? That sounds like a job for me, as usual.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Beodor.
Yes, good choice. And who else?
Hanhar.
As you say. Now are you certain of your choices?
Yes.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
Before we go, lots of red. Lots of red. Holy shit.
Are you ready to head to the enemy base?
Yes.
As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis. Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. We've already received our signal from Colonel Tobin. You're to attack the Sith camp immediately. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So lead on.
say the word.
Can we recover those? Is the question. No. We'll just have to disable them. Unless Bayard. No, Bayard.
Hold a moment. Past the mines.
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. That particular model has several security vulnerabilities and design flaws. Stealth field generators can fool them. If one of us could get close to it, I know the corporate override code for it. Amateurs shouldn't even bother building security technology.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better.
Alright, let's send someone, use the code.
Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Okay. We'll use the stealth field generator.
Wait here.
Gotta get the XP, you know? Alright. I don't want to mess with those power generators. I actually need them.
Intruders, kill them!
Alright, so who has a better computer skill? 6, 21, 16. Theodore? Two weeks ago, eh?
This is my first day on Duxon. My predecessor displeased our masters and was dealt with. The fool let Canox through the perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow of a tomb. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedom Ned lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially when they don't reach the tomb itself. A bleak assignment. Signing off.
6 days ago.
This jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command. There's a bloodthirstiness to the jungle. The beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We've had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea how it obtained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. There never is. Sign off.
And then today.
Coded messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship in orbit. We're on full battle alert against what they won't say. The Sith Master said something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? From his tone, the threat is serious. We've put a double shift on monitoring the aerial sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our master so much has to be a dropship invasion from the Onderon military. We will be prepared. The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements. When I asked for details, he said it was a surprise. I hate the ones with a sense of humor. Sith jokes are rarely pleasant. Signing off.
Because they're sick and twisted. They knew what they were talking about. Run foothold scenario. Now the turrets and droids are gonna go apeshit. Sith are getting real fucked up. Holy cow.
Say the word. Just say the word.
Alright, gotta prepare myself, because I know there's some tough enemies ahead. Sith Lords. They do so much damage. Get fucked. Into the tomb of Frida Nad.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Frieden Nad.
Really?
We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp.
How could you have missed it?
Our priority here wasn't exploration. The mission was salvage in force, and to do so covertly. We have successfully pursued those objectives. Zuka didn't have our long-range sensors operational either. We received some transmissions from this area, but without Tobin's intelligence, we would never have found it.
Is that all you know about the tomb?
Frieden Nad was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great. I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
Alright then. Slay him.
Let's go. I hear you.
Phew, excuse me. Just go with repairs. 0, 16, 21. Theodore has it again. Alright, we got a droid that can fuck shit up.
Just say the word.
Dark side energy. Bask in the power of the dark side. Did Admiral slot? Yeah, he did. Alright, so I gotta do a math equation. I do know we multiply in the parentheses. That's 18. Subtract 8 to make it 10. Plus 9. Or no. Plus 8. Well, that's 12. 2. That would make it 2. And then plus 9. Times 1? Yes. Parts. The droid is commencing battle. Oof. You could just die like, oh, I don't know, normal droids. Attempt to repair the terminal. There are 6 core modules, A through F, and one is dangerously unstable, needs to be replaced. 4 have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. Ooh, I want to say it's C? Yes. That I actually guessed. I was like, I remember it was like a dialogue option near the top, so it's gotta be C or B, right? This droid can heal us.
Yeah?
Charge! Verpine shield. Sweet. Another Verpine shield. Jesus.
Anyone that has been marked by our masters can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now. It's so easy. But how did they do it? You doubt our masters' power. They have erased the minds of these beasts and made them our obedient servants. With an army of these, who could defeat us? No one, of course. Now the intruder is here. Beast, attack!
You really think no one can defeat you? You guys are stupid. Alright. Just in case, want to make sure everyone's buffed up and ready to go.
Yeah?
Just say the word.
To the door. It would probably be smart of me to equip these shields. It's the only one I can afford right now. Fuck. Sorry, Baodor. This captain has so much vitality. It's so unfair.
Captain, we need just one more moment. We're almost through. Failure, Captain, will not be tolerated.
As you command, my lord.
This won't take long.
We should probably save. Just in case. What's going on?
Just say the word.
Let's go.
I hear you.
Break the ritual now. You're too late. We have done what needed to be done. Soon, Onderon shall fall, and with it, the Republic shall die. But what is this? Of course, the Force has guided you here. It echoes within you, yet I sense it is untrained. It is good you have sought us out. This tomb is strong with the dark side. Here is where you will take your first steps on the path to your destiny.
Tell me about this destiny.
It is good you're willing to hear the truth. The truth about the Force. Truth the Jedi would keep from everyone if they could. They would have you become a puppet of the Force. They would have you deny the strength of your emotions, the strength of your own will. Can't you feel the power of this place? It echoes through you like a second voice. Accept it. Embrace it.
How is it more powerful?
The Jedi teachings say that one should never use the Force in anger. To deprive themselves of such a weapon is absurd. The Force is there to be used. That is the truth of the dark side. Use your emotions. Use your rage and channel the Force. Use its power to break your chains and forge your own destiny.
But how do I use it?
Just give in. Let the walls around your emotions fall. Let vengeance guide your hand. Let passion fuel your power. You feel it? Yes.
I feel it. There's much power here.
Yes. You can see it. You can feel it around you. There are no limits to what you could achieve. Join us.
I share my power with no one, prepared to die.
A shame. Instead of freedom and power, you have chosen death. So be it.
Are you kidding? We're never getting. Never give power to anybody. I don't have battle meditation. Fuck.
Just say the word.
Yes. 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 I remember my last playthrough, I died a bunch of times. Thanks to those assholes. Maybe the dark side is the way to go. Super strong. Leia's remains? Alright.
What you have done is beyond words. You fought like a Mandalorian. When you are finished here, I will take you back to the camp. You can let the rest of your squad know what you've discovered.
What happened with Miko?
After you left, your squad
Died. The end. Story's over. Goodbye.
Zaga said that he and your friends are making good progress through the jungle. Trust me, this is worth the wait. And here it is. A salvaged Basilisk war droid. Mandalore said that he would make it available to you for insertion into the city of Iziz. I assure you, they won't know what hit them.
Let's get to it then.
There is one problem. Unfortunately, its weapons systems aren't fully functional yet, as are some other unimportant support systems. But she will get you to Iziz in one piece. Their fighters won't be able to stop that.
I'm ready to go.
We've modified the interior to hold 3 people. Maybe a little tight. You need to leave immediately. Iziz is in the grip of a civil war, so there'll be considerable resistance. They remember the last time Basilisk war droids visited their planet. Fight ferociously. And if you die, take as many as you can with you.
Oh, I plan on it. I know Kreia has to go with us, and we're going to take Handmaiden, because she's like a fighter. Well, that was easy.
A basilisk? A basilisk here? Mandalorians are attacking the city! Dacula has made an alliance with the Mandalorians? Men, fight for your lives!
Hold on. Pause, people. Just gotta upgrade my stuff, you know? Okay.
Did you have to land the Basilisk? We have vivid memories of the last time they fell to Isis. The men still unconvinced that there isn't a Mandalorian invasion. I'm glad we finally met up again.
Your men are of no concern for me. For your sake, I hope our deal hasn't changed.
We will honor our end of the deal. The General is coming right now to brief. Thank you for coming.
And here he is.
It is an honor to meet you, Master Jedi.
I'm not a Jedi anymore.
My mistake. I am not familiar with your ways. I am a leader of common men during an uncommon time. I trust that Colonel Tobin has made adequate arrangements for you. I understand you've already sent your people to deal with the Sith on the moon.
Spare me the formalities, General. Tell me how I can reach Master Kavar.
That is part of the plan. My plan is to divide my forces. My main body has many Sith soldiers and their masters. Also, it has many beasts that somehow the Sith control. I am going to take that body and assault the Royal Palace head-on. The casualties will be extreme, but we will break through, and also weaken the Sith tremendously. I want you to lead a detachment of my men that will take the sky ramp, then go to the palace via that route. You will have no Sith and no beasts. Your leadership and prowess will be the only chance they have. I know that you can do the job. You should make haste to the palace, because at any point they will have learned of your attack on their base on the Duxon moon. Together, we will crush their army, and then deal with Talia. After that, it won't take the Sith long to realize they've been betrayed. But together, We will crush their forces and then deal with Talia.
I guess I'll see you in the Royal Palace.
You will need to clear the way for our troops on the sky ramp. One of my officers will be assigned to you to follow your orders. When we meet again, we'll be in the palace, and death to anyone that stands in our way.
Colonel Tobin has ordered us to follow you. With you in command, the royal palace will fall this day.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith. Those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
I think the situation has gotten even worse.
Worse? How is that even possible?
It can always get worse. An old student is returning. I fear for us all.
My men and I will meet you at the sky ramp.
Then why fight then? Just give up. Oh, but the Jedi never surrenders, right?
The sky ramp is one of the primary access routes to the royal palace. Our fighters have been strafing and bombing this area routinely. There are still royalists defending this area, but their numbers should be thinned. There are 2 force shield checkpoints. We need to gain access to the turret tower. There is an access terminal that can shut those shields down. You and I should clear the path. Then my men will follow.
Very well.
Yes.
I'll let her have this lightsaber for now. I'll change it to green now, so I know it's her color. Who cares about the mines right now?
They're coming! They're coming! Call for reinforcements! Vaklu's troops are storming the sky ramp!
Insanity! Royalists.
Attack them, men. Don't let them take the turret.
The Royalists have been preparing the defense of the sky ramp for some time. There are mines, turrets, and worse up ahead. If you clear the way, we will follow. Keep the Royalists in the barracks pinned down. Palace is the main objective. The men inside aren't important.
Shut up. I decide what's important. Weak. See, that wasn't so hard. But he's like, it's not how troopers inside there are important. I decide what's important. I wish I had force jump. That's one for Jedi Guardian. I just realized I had a Jedi Guardian in my
Slicer overloaded that power conductor. We can't do anything about it here. The palace has already locked down all secondary computer systems on the sky ramp. But we'll find their slicer in the palace and make him pay. Until then, beware of any more surprises.
I'll make sure he suffers slowly.
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
Let's see, we can... Let's shoot down the air fighters. Should be hard. Got him.
They're gonna overrun our position. Send in the droid reinforcements. We need them now.
You're screwed.
What is it?
Someone get the force shield back online. Get it up now. It's too late. He's unstoppable. Run! Run!
Bitches. There's a whole lot of droids and turrets. Dick. Power. All right.
I just sent a message to the men to secure the sky ramp. Command has already broken into the palace grounds. By the time we get to the palace, they'll be inside. Colonel Tobin will meet us there.
Always gotta check the little email. I'm inside the palace now. They should just give up.
General Vaklu is fighting the Sith. Men, attack the Sith! Protect the General!
The Sith and their forces went to the north, but the beasts turned on the Sith and us. It is chaos behind me. In order to get to the throne room, we'll have to open the security door. There are security terminals to the north and south. Both terminals need to be deactivated to open the way to the throne room, which means you'll have to deal with the Sith to the north and Talia's Royal Guard to the south. My officer will catch up to you once you've secured one of the terminals. He can escort you back here quickly if you desire.
Okay.
I hear you. Ready. What is...
Oh god, big beast.
Let us end this.
Why did the beast turn on us, Master?
Be silent. It's the moon. The Duxon moon. Vaklu has indeed betrayed us. First we kill the beasts, then the royalists, and then Vaklu dies.
You thought you could hide from me?
I shall honor them with battle.
Treasure. Oh, the damn slicer. Nice try, Jedi. Okay, I see what you're doing. You dick. The Sith Lord. What to pick? Let's go with the slow, I guess. Fear me. So much health, Jesus. go there. I really didn't have to do much. He's basically a shortcut back, but I can make it myself. Alright, so for this terminal, I actually have to look it up because I do not know the sequence of it, or I forgot about it. I know it's this one, and this one. I don't want to waste time saving and reloading over and over again like I did last time. It's really annoying. Skill 2 on my ass. Just gotta deal with the other side and we'll be good to go. Making some really good progress. Ow.
Another wave of them has already arrived. Everyone, hold your lines. A Sith is with them. Throw everything you've got at them.
Taking care of everything over here. That's good. Good indeed.
Yes. Yes.
You, Slicer, you said you could stop him.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Everyone, we have to...
Oops. That was on me. That I accidentally skipped it. Everyone, we have to stop Sith here. The fate of ISIS depends on it. My palm accidentally hit the enter button. That's why it skipped. Oops. Ooh, Jesus. I just gotta stay far away.
Let us end this.
Power up the droids. We must stop the Jedi they have with them.
You're no Jedi. Your heart is as black as Malak's ever was. But you will not touch this terminal as long as I'm alive. Everyone, attack!
I guess I'll see you dead. Also, who are you talking to? There's no men here. Well, well, well. If it isn't Kith.
What?
Huh. So you're the slicer, eh?
Chubolia na chunoga ramo ni unbash. Gesgal yuntamos cheska. Ganimamba doshu.
After all the trouble you've caused, you die.
Nepedwana ni Bobo King Batu no.
You think a Sith would just give you mercy?
Shall I take you back to Colonel Tobin now?
Yes.
Follow me.
Well done. There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die. Now blast it all.
Yes, I'm here.
Jeez.
Prepare a challenge.
So much damage.
This will teach you.
Take care of the guards. Clear the way to the Queen.
Baku just waves in the air. Use battle meditation. Yay!
This ends here, Vaklu.
I think not. My old teacher, we meet again.
So, you've come to us. I had thought coming to Doxon might cause our paths to intersect. And I see that I'm right. But it turns out you were the enemy all along. The connection between these places and you was stronger than I knew. I had heard you were working with Vaklu, but I didn't want to believe it. Why are you sided with him?
I have my reasons.
I never thought that you would take this path. Can't you see how the dark side has perverted you? So how do we handle this?
I have questions for you first.
Don't expect me to be too forthcoming with answers. You've chosen your path. I will not help you along it.
Kreia and I share a bond. If she dies, I die. How can it be broken?
The bond between some masters and their apprentices is well known. But to that degree, I will not act as your guide anymore. If you haven't found your own enlightenment, you probably never will. You had such great potential, and it was all wasted.
Where are the other Jedi?
You think I would tell you that? I'm no fool. They're safer with the Sith hunting them down. Are you done with your questions yet? They tire me.
I saw the holovid where the Jedi Council declared me in exile.
I hope that isn't what set you down this path. We had reasons for our actions. But the answers you seek will only help you down the road you've chosen. I'm sorry to the Jedi, student, and friend I once knew. But I don't know who you are.
I can see you won't answer my questions.
No, I won't.
Then you die.
You may think the dark side has granted you great power, but I fight with the Force as well. Let's see what you've learned.
Boy, this Jedi Master also doesn't fuck around. Do so much damage. Tried to stun me. No. No healing. It's cheating. Only I can do it.
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, to try to understand what happened to you. What a fool I was. And now you are no doubt seeking to destroy the Jedi. But the remaining Jedi will gather again very soon. This, at least, you cannot prevent.
So you plan to rebuild the Jedi Order on Telos?
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I don't know what you mean.
So you know nothing of Atris as well?
Atris? But I thought she died with the rest on Qatar. You've met other Jedi, I can tell. But you won't find me an easy opponent.
Actually, you're just a tad bit easier behind Brook. Before I finish you, there are things I wish to know.
I will not give you the benefit of my wisdom, Dark One.
It is inevitable that our sabers will cross, but before that, there are things I need to say to my old friend.
Very well. Perhaps my knowledge will sway you from your dark designs. I was one of the only council members who believed in you. Part of me still does. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Why is it so important for you to find me?
When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it's leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of these Jedi, the destruction of Qatar, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile because we didn't know where you'd gone.
So where are all the Jedi?
Do you really think I would tell you, even if I knew? If that's why you're here, then you come here in vain.
Why'd you cast me out of the Order?
What do you expect me to say? You defied the Council, you followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars, and all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. Apparently, your self-inflicted wounds would not heal. And now that they've festered, you've come looking to the Jedi for vengeance. As if we were somehow responsible for the results of your actions.
I mean, you did cut me off from the Force.
Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? Your misplaced blame explains much. But the only one responsible for your present state is you.
Well, I've established my connection to the Force.
You always had deep connections to the Force, but such connections can corrupt one's spirit, as has happened with you. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different, but I did not expect you to fall so far.
I mentioned before I developed the Force bond with another. If either of one of us feels pain, so does the other. And if either one of us dies...
That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. To that degree, you always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me.
So even you don't know. I saw the holo record.
So you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand. This is hard for me, especially after all you've done.
But you're part of the Jedi Council. Come on, give your 2 cents, stupid. Why is it hard for you?
Did you know when I was training you that I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great. But I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. We could have used someone like you. So the decision that had to be made was not easy. But I won't say anything more.
The Sith have revealed themselves.
I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them. And now, here you are.
Here I am. Why was it so important for you to find me?
When you stood before us in the council chamber, we live our whole lives to see such whatever is attacking the deaths of these Jedi. It was clear to us.
I think, he probably already said that. I don't know. Enough talk. Prepare to die. And he healed himself.
Is undeniable, but it won't be enough.
You're a fine teacher, Kavar. Even now I learn from you.
What?
Your techniques are so easily learned, fool.
Damn you. You must die. I will not have you teach the others the secrets of the Jedi.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny. One larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Her mastery of the blade has improved, but there is more to leadership than skill with a blade. Jedi, do you want to take care of her?
Yes, I could use the workout.
I will not forget this. Do what you will.
I will not fall easily.
weak.
And now it is done. A sacrifice was necessary to ensure our future. This could not have happened without you. You will be given everything I promised you. I risked a great deal by asking for your assistance, as did you in helping. Your reward is well earned.
Excellent. Why did you ask me for help?
Because I had faith in you.
I know who you are. You are the last of the Jedi, hunted by the Exchange, the Sith, and the Hutt spawn knows who else.
They've thrown everything they have to capture and kill you, but you cannot be stopped.
No.
If anyone could save us from our fate, it was you. After we've secured the city, and that will take time, you will always be welcome here. If the Republic hunts you down as a price of your ambition, this place will be a haven to you. I will never forget what you have done this day.
I look forward to working with you again.
As do I, Jedi. As do I. Your shuttle is awaiting you. After the Civil War is taken care of, which will take time, you are welcome back.
Excellent. Oh boy, 10,000 credits. It is done.
Hey, the gang's back together.
Yay.
I must hear all about your vacation in Onderon.
I single-handedly ended a war.
You think you're hot stuff, don't you?
Yes.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
In fact, I will save and call it a part. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and bye.